matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Dynasty Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Volunteers offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the last time they met, it was all Alabama. The Tide rolling past the balls. They had to do some soul-searching after that game. We'll see how Tennessee responds this time.
Man, I love this game, Chris. You know that. I love the matchup whenever we can get it. I love the build-up because Tennessee, after losing that game, all we're hearing about is the extra preparation, the extra film work, anything they can do to be able to win this game. If that's the kind of work Tennessee put in, let's see if it pays off today.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove here they are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
They bring him down after a short game there. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And the completion made. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, balls. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to throw yet again. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. Backed up at the 15. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can...
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. One quarter. Let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Vols line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very
intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught quickly. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Vols will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver grabs it and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Volunteers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Took contact on the throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Dumps it down to the back.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass complete on the crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. We'll try to run it with the option. Runs through the defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown! Crimson Tide! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. It's a quick grab. And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tie game during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake made in the game. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Out of the gun now on third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the door.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he just throws it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in regulation? Caught by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. And now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it.
It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And they're able to tack on the extra point. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. And the quarterback keeps it here. He gets loose. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, every play counts for this offense now that we're in overtime. We get positive yards, but it is a short game. Don't waste downs. You want to get the ball into the end zone.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
The pass rush gets home. You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And he's got it, no problem. And they've regained the lead.
All right, Chris, they're able to at least get some points on the board. That's a field goal here as we get started into overtime. Now let's see if their defense can come up with a stop, hold them to a field goal or less, maybe get out of here with a win.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far, the field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good, a pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the 2-point try fails. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial 2-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a 2-point try to win the game right here. The pass rush closing in. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So here we go again. A 2-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the 2-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a 2-point try to win the game right here. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. And now the try for the two-point conversion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. And he drops back in the gun. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. It's an out route, the catch made. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Chris, once you get to this point in the game, it's very tough to continue to come up with different looks and having a chance for these two-point conversions. But give credit to this offensive coordinator. He's really done a nice job of mixing some things up, holding a few plays back, and being able to execute them late when it really matters.
So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
happen.